Well, coming up on today's show, it's more sizzling in summer. Stuff to do during the summer. Boy, with COVID over, there is a ton of activities. Whether you want to go to a festival, well, we've got a few of those covered on today's show. And we're back in the Hocking Hills checking out the Worthington. If you're looking for great accommodations for the weekend, they certainly have them. Or how would you like to check out a truck pull? We're out here at the Madison County Fairgrounds with the Central Ohio Truck Pulling Circuit. Folks telling us all about their calendar of events they're going to have this year. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. We found all kinds of fun things to do this summer, inside and out, and one of them here, it doesn't matter what the weather, you can still enjoy the fun activities. I'm Renee Joseph, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are Out and About Columbus. If you're looking for a great place to get involved with team spirit, a marriage here is the place to come. Liz and Heather told us more about their program. Well, Liz, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thanks for having us out to marriage here.
It's great to have you here in Westerville, Ohio.
Oh my goodness, tell us all about a marriage here and what sets you apart.
Well, a marriage here is all about cheer and dance. We're America's leader in spirit, and we really provide competitive opportunities and instruction, comprehensive instruction to help the cheerleaders, dancers, and coaches. What sets us apart are the instructors. Not only will the athletes hone in on their skills, but we're here to create confidence.
What goes on in this amazing facility?
Well, we have 2 floors. We have a birch wood spring floor, then we have the regular foam mat. We work with ages 3 to 23, aspiring cheerleaders or already established cheerleaders.
So joining us now is Heather, the instruction and judging manager. Heather, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Well, tell us all about what we have to look forward to in the upcoming season.
We have a lot of events for everybody for this coming season. We have everything from, if you want to be virtual, you still can. You can also join us live in person. We offer events all year long. So we do have some end-of-year destinations that also people can join us for, such as our Orlando International Championship. We also have our Hershey, Pennsylvania competition, and our very last event of the year is typically in Pigeon Forge, which is our Great Smoky event. Lots of fun.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. Liz, how do we find out more information about a marriage here?
Well, you can go to marriagecheer.com. You can call us at 1-800-966-JUMP or 898-1000 here in beautiful Westerville. And let me say, this last year and a half, I'm so proud of the staff for being a beacon of light and hope and to continue and to allow these girls to shine.
Well, we stopped by Colosseum X, and you talk about sizzling and summer fun. Boy, I'll tell you, this is the place. Unbelievable. Laser tag, arcades, hatchet throwing, you name it. You can spend a day here just having fun with your 8 or your 80. We talked to Jen to learn more. Well, Jen, good to be at Colosseum X.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys could make it.
You know, it's been a few years since I've been here, and a lot of things have happened in that. So tell us a little bit about what Colosseum X has to offer.
Besides COVID, so we've added a lot of things. We have added an axe arena, which is very popular. Axe throwing doesn't sound exciting, but it is. A Nerf arena, and then an arcade. So we've added a lot of new activities besides just the laser tag.
You know, this is one of the premier places to do laser tag or any of these events. Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely, because I think because we're different, because it's tactical laser tag, it's the largest in the state. So people come to have that something different besides the glow-in-the-dark kind of Buzz Lightyear experience with our realistic weapons, 3 arenas, and the variety of missions that we offer.
Well, that was the thing I remembered about the arena. I mean, it is. I mean, there's all kinds of things to hide and work around and do, and that was really unique because obviously I've seen other laser tag.
Yes, and we have 3. So, and they're each about 5,000 square feet. So you have over 15,000 square feet of space, and with the realistic kind of maps, more like a Fortnite experience as opposed to the kind of more childish, I guess, or geared younger. We're geared a little older.
You know, I was looking at the arcade over here, and I was seeing like Space Invaders and some of the games I remember from yesteryear. What is that all about?
Well, we have some of the old traditional games for old people like me. I didn't say you. And then we also have Halo, Lara Croft, some of the new ones that appeal to the younger kids as well.
I can't imagine having a birthday party here. This would be a great place to have a birthday. How exciting.
Yes, and we have plenty. So obviously any age, we get 8-year-olds, the teenagers, we have adult birthdays.
Well, Jen, give us some contact information where we can learn more and come up and enjoy Colosseum X.
You can call 614-567-3020. 21 or 22, any of those numbers, and we're happy to answer questions. Then the website is www.colosseumx.com, and that has a lot of details with photos and videos of our facility.
I want to mention you're not too far off I-270 if you're in the Worthington area, so very easy to get to.
Yes, plenty of parking, and then on 23 in Lozelle.
Fantastic. Well, Jen, thanks so much for being on the show.
Ninja City is the perfect place to have fun this summer. Come in from the heat and enjoy all of their great new activities. Victor told us more about everything they've added. Well, Victor, it's great to see you again. You know what? When I think of fun, I think of you and your facilities. And here we are at Ninja City in the Dublin area. How did you come up with the concept of Ninja City?
Well, 2 years ago, me and my son were watching American Ninja Warrior show, and he just out of blue, he said, "Dad, why don't you do something like this?" And that's where the idea came from. Then we start working on it. So right now we have this facility, we call it Ninja City Adventure Park, and it's a true adventure because we have so much stuff: dodgeball, trampolines, ninja courses, arcade, rock wall, parkour, wipeout machine. There's so much here.
Wow, Victor, this looks like so much fun. Tell us what you did here.
Yeah, so this last year, since beginning of the year, we've done so much extra in this park to bring more excitement and more different things in. So we've added, like, as you see, the trampolines. We've added this great, arcade area where you can have so much fun. Right here next to me, that's a wipeout machine, and there is so much excitement here. When you come here, it's for everybody.
Well, now we're over here by your rock wall. The kids are running around having so much fun. You know, this is a perfect place for like a birthday party. Do you guys do events here?
Yeah, so not only you can do a birthday party here, you can do team building, you can do corporate events. Come on in, the doors are open. It's hot outside. It's conditioned inside. We're waiting for you.
Yeah, this is a perfect place during the summer when it's too hot or it's raining. I love it. Victor, thank you again so much for coming on and sharing your great place. You've really, really hit it out of the ballpark with this one, all these new great changes.
This is Adventure Park, and adventure starts when you enter that door. That's where the adventure starts. Even though if mom and dad can just sit down, including this little area for little kids, while you sit down, your family will have an adventure at Ninja City Adventure Park.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com. Well, we stopped by Cherry Ridge Retreat, and this 150-acre beautiful resort area is amazing. Everything from stock lakes to hiking trails, and it has some great amenities. We talked to Keith, and he told us more. Well, Keith, good to be at Cherry Ridge Retreat.
Mike, great to have you here.
You know, when I drove in, I thought this was only going to be one cabin, and it turns out this is like a whole resort.
Yeah, our retreat actually has 8 cabins, and you're not just getting a cabin in the woods. This is 150 acres. We've got 5 miles of trails here.
Well, tell us a little bit about the amenities, what people are going to find when they come here.
Well, every one of our cabins is going to be private and secluded. So you're going to have your own space. You're going to have a private hot tub. Each one has unique features. We've got pools, we've got saunas, we have a dock with a boat for fishing. So every one of the cabins is going to be different.
Yeah. Now, in the past season, you've added some new amenities, correct?
We sure have. This winter, we were working on 2 outdoor living spaces, gazebos, and they both have new hot tubs. One of them actually has a new plunge pool feature. Fireplaces, TVs, so the ultimate outdoor space.
Yeah, it really is. And it's amazing to come down here. I would suspect that it's hard to book a cabin down here. Is that true or false?
Well, we have been very busy for sure, but this summer there are still openings. There are weekday openings and some weekends. And then if you want to book the fall, it's best to do that right now.
Yeah. So is there a list or something I can get on if you have a cancellation?
Yes, absolutely. It's best to get on our wait list, provide us with your email address, and if we have cancellations, we'll reach out.
So, Keith, is it more couples-oriented, family-oriented, or all the above?
We are definitely all of the above. We specialize in the romantic destination for those people wanting to get out here for a special occasion. But We also have lots of families that come, especially this time of year in the summer.
Give us some contact information where we can book a cabin here at Cherry Retreat.
Yes, cherryridgeretreat.com. Please visit our website.
Phone number?
Yes, 740-380-7777.
Fantastic. Keith, again, great property. Thanks so much for having us out.
If you're looking for the perfect place to get out on the water with a great cause, Get Out and Kayak is your place to be. Nick and Sharon told us more about their great cause and how you can get out and have some fun. Sharon, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thank you for having us out to Get Out and Kayak. Tell us, what is Get Out and Kayak?
So Get Out and Kayak is part of Adaptive Sports Connection social venture. And what we are doing is creating inclusive outdoor experiences for everybody to enjoy together. So people of all abilities can participate because we have adaptive equipment available and training, and it's just a great experience for families to come together and get out and kayak.
Well, who and what does Get Out and Kayak support?
So Get Out and Kayak, again, is our social venture. So all of the fees that people pay go back to support Adaptive Sports Connection, which provides sports and outdoor recreation, therapeutic recreation for veterans, children, and adults with disabilities.
So Nick, thank you for joining us today. So tell us exactly how you guys got started here.
So Get Out and Kayak actually started last summer in a response to COVID. So our parent organization, Adaptive Sports Connection, we do adaptive sports, kayaking, cycling, things like that. And last year during the pandemic, we couldn't open up with our typical adaptive kayaking. And so we wanted a way to keep our community engaged, keep our volunteers engaged, and provide some income for the organization. So we opened up Get Out and Kayak, which is available to the general public, and we had huge success with it. And then this summer we knew our restrictions were going to be a little bit less, so we were able to open up both our traditional adaptive program and keep Get Out and Kayak going.
Well, it's a wonderful idea. It looks like so much fun out here. How do we find out more information about Get Out and Kayak?
The easiest way is to just check out our website. That's www.getoutandkayak.com, or you can email me, Nick, at adaptivesportsconnection.com.
Nick, thank you so much for coming on and sharing this great information. And it sure does look like fun this summer.
Awesome. Come out and join us.
Like the Out and About Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news on upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus. Well, if you want a great experience in the Hocking Hills and lodging, you have to try the Worthington. We have actually watched this place being built, and it is absolutely outstanding, and they've just added a beautiful breakfast bar. It's a great time to come to the Hocking Hills and enjoy some of the amenities. This is close to everything. Joyce told us more. Well, Joyce, good to be back to Worthington.
Well, welcome. We're glad you're here.
You know, I tell friends all the time about this place. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful inside. And what a wonderful place. If you're not into the cabin thing and you want to come down and get a hotel room, this is absolutely the place to come. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, this is the place to come. We have a great location here in downtown Logan, so we're close to restaurants. A lot of the major activities, ziplining and canoeing, are really close by, and it's a short drive, less than 20 minutes, out to most of the hiking areas at the state parks.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that really makes a difference is staff, and when you're getting taken care of when you come to a place to stay. Tell us a little about your staff.
We feel we have the best staff, of course. We pride ourselves in our friendly staff and our customer service. So we're here to answer any of your questions, help you find that perfect restaurant or that perfect hike. We have a great saltwater pool here that is a favorite of the all families and the kids especially. We're pet friendly, so we love to have your pet come with. We have a level 2 car charger, the only one in the city of Logan.
Really?
For electric vehicles.
I see the breakfast bars open, so talk a little bit about that.
Yes, now that the COVID restrictions have been lifted, we are able to improve our breakfast, and we are now serving hot breakfast every day from 7 to 10. There's lots of selections, and it's not the same every day. So if you're here with us for a few days, it'll be different each day.
Give us some contact information where we can make a reservation and try out the Worthington.
Okay, well, we encourage everybody to book direct, and if you do, there is a promo code that you can use to get the best rates possible. Please visit us on our website, worthingtonoflogan.com, or you can always give us a call. We're here 24/7. Our number is 740-385-1111.
Miss any of today's show? Now you can catch it all on the go. Just visit onacolumbus.com for past episodes and all of our latest content. Before we stop by Central Ohio Truck Pole Circuit to learn about some of the great events they got coming up this year. If you love truck poles and tractor poles, you're going to love this. Well, Bridget, Dennis, good to have you on Out and About Columbus and Central Ohio Truck Pole Circuit. So let's talk a little bit about what exactly is truck polling and kind of give us the whole background.
Well, truck polling is you take, most people take a stock truck that are 300 horse and change them over to a truck that's probably anywhere from 1,000 to up to 2,500 horse. They put heavy duty drive lines in them. They hook it to a sled that weighs 36,000 pound empty. And then it depends on what class we run on how many blocks we put in the sled. But they'll pull anywhere from 3 to 5 blocks in each one. So each block weighs another 2,000 pounds. We have 7 different classes. We have 3 gas classes, 3 diesel classes, and then we have a run what you brung class where you can run either diesel or gas combined together.
Fantastic. Well, Bridget, let's talk a little bit about some of the events and what's coming up.
All right, our first one is next Friday at Circleville on the 25th at Circleville, and then we just hit the ground running after that. We go until September.
So where are they all around Ohio? Are they outside of Ohio? Or
Central Ohio. Yep, we kind of stay inside of Central Ohio.
So do you hit all the fairgrounds around Central Ohio?
A majority of them, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Go to Frank County?
We do. We'll be there. We'll be there in July.
I heard him say, run what you brung kind of thing. So if I got an old beater truck, I can show up, right?
As long as you have safety equipment, you can.
Is that right?
Yep.
I bet you see some real messes with that.
Sometimes we do. Yeah.
So where would you learn more about the events and the upcoming thing?
You can find out about the events on our Instagram page at cotpc.com or at cotpc, and then our Facebook page is Central Ohio Truck Pole Circuit, and then our website is cotpc.com.
There's plenty of fun events coming up this summer, and one of them is Loudonville's 20th annual car show. Valerie told us all about it. Well, Valerie, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for coming on and chatting with us today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Well, tell us all about the 20th annual Loudonville Car Show.
So this is our 20th annual show. We have one every year. We block off Main Street in downtown Loudonville and all the side streets around there and line up with all the cars that come to the car show. We have like 38 different awards that we hand out with different categories to the cars that come. There's also going on during all this is an antique and arts and crafts festival. There's vendors in the park. There's food vendors. There's DJs set up all over town, a couple of them, some entertainment, all kinds of fun things to go on for everybody in the family.
Wow. Well, so how many cars do you expect to have this year?
Normally we have over 500 cars that attend. Our show's been rated #1 in Cruisin' Times magazine for the best downtown car show a couple different years. We're expecting quite a few with everything being canceled last year, and everybody's kind of wanting to get out now and have some fun.
For sure. Well, how can someone register their car to be in the show?
You can pre-register your vehicle by contacting the Loudonville Chamber office. It's $10 to pre-register, and you can also come the day of the show, and it's $15 then.
Well, what else do you guys have going on there?
We also have the fireworks going on Sunday instead of Saturday. But we just everything with the car show and the antique festival and the arts and crafts festival, all of that going on July 2nd and 3rd, and then the fireworks are the 4th.
How can we find out more information about all the fun things in Loudonville?
You can check out the Loudonville Chamber Facebook page. We also have a website, loudonvillechamber.com. We have all kinds of different events going on throughout the summer, but this is our biggest one.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun, Valerie. Thanks so much for telling us all about it. We appreciate it.
It's time to get out and enjoy the weather. We will show you the best places to visit this season, whether it's food, history, or just great family fun. We take you there.
Summer is the perfect time to visit Lincoln Way Vineyards in Worcester. They have live music every weekend. Jim told us more. Well, Jim, welcome back to Out and About Columbus. It's so great to see you again at Lincoln Way Vineyards.
Great to be back. Glad you could have us again.
Well, tell us what's going on for the summer at Lincoln Way Vineyards.
Sure. We've got live music Thursday, Friday, Saturday evenings, starting at 6 o'clock. We do have a couple of Saturdays where we've got more than one musical act, and we'll start earlier in the day. Watch our Facebook page for the schedule. We also bring in food trucks or food trailers every time we have music. If we can't get a food truck or food trailer, we work with local youth sports organizations to let them have an opportunity to do a fundraiser by donation. So lots of opportunities to come out.
So what makes it so special to come to Lincoln Lincoln Way Vineyards in the summertime versus, the rest of the year?
Well, we run the music and the food trucks year round on Friday and Saturday, but we add the Thursday night effect for those people that want to start their weekend early. We've added summer hours so people can come by, relax on the patio if they're taking a day off, taking some vacation. So we've added Tuesday and Wednesday summer hours as well.
Well, I have to ask you, do you have anything new wine-wise flavors for the summer?
We do. Of course, we run with our wine slushies year round. We add a couple extra flavors during the summer. All of our slushies are real fruit based or fruit juice based. We don't use Kool-Aid or gelatin, so they're probably the healthiest drinks we offer here. And then we also released earlier this spring, we released a new wine called Chardonnay. The Chardonnay produces a Chardonnay style wine.
So how do we find out more information about Lincoln Way Vineyards?
Well, the most up-to-date information is always on our Facebook page because that's updated in real time if we have to make a change because of weather or something like that. So our Facebook page, find us on Facebook. We also have an Instagram account, Lincoln Way Vineyards. And then last but not least, our website, www.lincolnwayvineyards.com.
Well, we stopped by the Ridge Inn in Laurelville where we hear the donuts are legendary. And take it from me, they are. Not only great donuts, but I hear the meatloaf is pretty good as well. We talked to Joe to learn more. Well, Joe, good to have you in the Ridge Inn on Out and About Columbus.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
So tell us a little bit about what visitors are going to find here at the Ridge Inn.
The tourists and visitors and all locals come in to have a really friendly atmosphere, down-home cooking with a little bit of a twist. We do lots of burgers and meatloaf and things like that, but it's all about just a little different twist, a little extra that we try to present to them, not only in the atmosphere, but also in our cuisine.
Well, let's talk a little bit about, I understand donuts is a big deal here. So
Yes, it
tell me a
is.
little bit about that.
They're homemade. That we start them fresh. They don't come in frozen. We make them for the dough. We rise them. And they're just probably the best around. I seem to think so. Lots of other people think so too. So
Is it one of those things you stop by here and get a dozen in the morning? Is that the way it works?
You can, or you can get one, or you can get a bag of donut holes. And people really like to come when they come fresh out of the fryer too. So that's a big deal for them.
Yeah, see, that's what I've been hearing. It's legendary, these donuts here.
Well, I'm hoping so. That's what I'm told,
Let's talk a little bit about some of the other menu items that you have here and what's the popular dishes.
Meatloaf is another popular item. It's unlike any other meatloaf. A lot of folks will say, wow, my grandma used to make it like this. But it's something that I've been serving up for the 14 years that we've been open.
Well, Joe, we're going to leave it there. So give us some contact information where we can find you here in Laurelville and where we can find you on Facebook.
Okay, on Facebook, we're the Ridge Inn. And our address is 16178 Pike Street, also known as State Route 56.
Right.
Our phone number is 740-332-0300.
Fantastic. Joe, sounds great.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to try one of these donuts. Thanks for being on the show.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, if you love aviation, you're thinking about flying, they got a great event coming up here at Sundowner Aviation where you can get something to eat, take an airplane ride, and just kind of enjoy a day out at the airport. We talked to Pat Rooney. He told us more. Well, Pat, good to have you at Sundowner Aviation back on the show.
And it's good to have you down here again, Mike. Always good to see you.
You know, it's hard for me to believe. You got an event coming up. It's your 9th year anniversary. And I think I've been around for about 7 of those.
That's about right. You've been here for all that, and you've seen, when we were kind of skinny, and now we're doing pretty well.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the history and what's happened over those 9 years.
Well, when we started, there was 3 of us, and we had 2 airplanes, and now there's just 1 of us, and we have 7 airplanes. And we have 58 students now going, which is, quite remarkable. We have 5 instructors plus me, and we've had about 8 of our instructors that come through here have already gone to the airlines.
So you got an event coming up, and if you're interested in aviation, it really makes sense to come out and come to this event, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, come Saturday between 11 and 2, we're going to have some hot dogs and hamburgers and brats. We're going to have like $25 airplane rides just around the pattern so you can see whether you like an airplane or not. And it'll be a lot of fun.
You know, over the years with aviation, I always looked on maps to find places that had restaurants or places you get a quick hamburger or something like that. And it was always a group that just kind of hung out together around the airport. And that's what this reminds me of here.
Oh, yeah, we hang out. I mean, the table's always got food on it over there. We got a stocked refrigerator.
Well, Pat, what's the date of the event? Where can we find it and what time?
It's going to be Saturday, the 26th of June at the Fairfield County Airport, which is 3430 Old Columbus Road Northwest, for those of you who haven't been out here before. And we're going to do it from 11 to 2.
Sounds fantastic. Sounds like a great time. Well, we stopped by the Blue Moon Cabin. This is the newest cabin that Cabins by the Caves has, and I'm enjoying my signature Cabins by the Caves robe, and I'm getting ready to fix a cup of coffee. No, not really, but I'm going to tell you something. If you're looking to plan a wedding or you're looking for a great getaway cabin, this is definitely it. We talked to Megan, and she told us more. Well, Megan, good to have you and Cabins by the Caves on the show.
Thanks, Mike. It's great for you to be here to join us and talk about all the cool things that we're doing here in Hocking Hills.
You know, every time I come down, Cabins by the Caves always got something new and exciting, and this is their newest edition. This is their honeymoon cabin, right? So tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, so this is our Blue Moon cabin. As you can see, it is very updated, modern. We designed this cabin so that it would make couples feel very comfortable and luxurious and really give that romantic feel, but keeping the traditional Hocking Hills idea of coming to a cabin and escaping. So you've got beautiful land surrounding, you've got a hot tub, a fireplace inside and out.
Now, you're a wedding planner, so you can plan someone's wedding. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so what we have done, this property here that Blue Moon is sitting on is actually part of about 70 acres that's owned by Cabins by the Caves. And there's an existing cabin called the Old Homestead. The Old Homestead provides a great rustic cabin with a pond and a beautiful landscape that is the ideal setting for a very intimate private wedding ceremony up to about 50 people. So you get those closest people there that you want. And then the plan is to put additional cabins around the property so that you and your closest guests can all stay on site together and celebrate over a weekend.
Well, give us some contact information, and let's send some folks your way.
Yeah, thank you. So you can contact us on our website, cabinsbythecaves.com, or by calling the number you see here on your screen, and we can help you, whether it's just booking a cabin for a night or a week or planning your entire wedding. So thanks so much, Mike.
All right. Sounds great. Thanks, Megan, for being on the show.